Keeps us in business. And for the visiting Thunder, we know them well. Westbrook runs the show with Ferguson up front, George, Grant.
Well, it should be. And coming off a big win last night, should give them confidence here tonight, Bowler. But
really good.
Especially on the court. I mean, this is a nice looking game.
Jazz give it away. Grant gets it back and puts it down with two hands. We're a minute in. Favors, wide open look. Three, puts it up and puts it down.
All corner threes for Favors this year.
Paul George, high floater.
And we talked
the Gobert factor comes into play. Could not finish over Rudy. Favors on a dish. Gobert. We're picked up. We're 3 minutes in. Over the top, Grant. Now Adams on hanging on a pivot foot. Missed it once, but not twice.
Well, coming off and under the basket.
Ricky goes baseline, search, dribble out to Joe, catch and shoot. It's up. Jazz get it back. Can you say chippy? It's already begun. Catch and shoot. Mitchell. Love that.
And Bowler, we know this from the Utah Jazz, watching them this year, is when they're making threes, they're a very, very difficult team to beat.
Grant answers. Crowder turns the corner off to Rubio. Behind the back, goes to his left. Off balance shot. Bank it home. Rolling it. Jazz 2 consecutive wins against 2 powerhouses. Golden State, the defending world champs, in Portland on the road. Westbrook pedals back on 3, and the rebound is off the foot of Westbrook and saved by Grant. Schroeder on a drive and a layup. Ricky throws it down low. Denied. Grant took on goal.
This time, Steven Adams has to go out. He's more of a guy that gets on contact at the point of the screen. As Korver doesn't take long to get in, but shots are going to be between less than 10 feet away. That's where he lives.
And both shots tonight.
Jay Crowder, another game bowler. He had back-to-back nights where he played well tonight. Seems like he's going again. Good quarter, bowler. Jazz 55% shooting. Last night they shot 59% in that first quarter. And Korver
leads into it.
He's hurt every team, not just the Jazz, but he's done a good job for this Thunder team.
Exum picks his pocket. Trailer. Here's Ingles. Quarter. Bang!
How about that basket
by Crowder and Korver?
Really good quarter for the Jazz, bowler. Offensively played well. I thought defensively they did good.
Derek Favors hands it off to Dante. Chased by Abrinas. They pick and roll. Favors blocked. Assist. And Joe now leads Utah scoring with 8. Abrinas puts up a 3. Abrinas grab it. Korver. Favors inside on a throw out to Tabo. He'll pump up a 3. Got it! Jazz getting it done defensively with 7 steals. 8 turnovers committed by OKC. That ball is tapped up once, twice, and there it goes home. Ends. O'Neal goes baseline, skip it out. Rubio over the top. Donovan gave it up. Tabo 3.
Cephalosha and earning minutes. 6 points in 5 minutes for Cephalosha.
And Zach Gobert. Rubio.
Oh, that was a dime needle by Rubio.
6 assists already for Ricky. That's right at his season average, and Abrinas is keeping okay.
They can put it on the floor.
He's hit 7 of his last 12 from behind the arc. Bounce pass, 1 up and down. Beautiful. Fires up a shot. Donovan 1 of 4. Westbrook wide open. Ran by Rubio. George picked up by O'Neal. George in the corner. Count reset. The ball, George. Westbrook spreads the floor. George slaps away the hand of O'Neal and a whistle. Home game. I was going to Google that, but they didn't give us enough time. Favors. Sweet.
Well, that was an 8-0.
Right, Donovan picked up. Here's George. Inside, takes a jumper up and over the top of Gobert.
Almost like a knuckle.
Lead has been whittled down to 2. George inside. Off the glass. They play on. Donovan.
Nice pass.
Inside the bucket by Gobert. And had to pull that right foot back behind the 3-point line. It just kind of lost his momentum. Here's Donovan.
There he is.
With a that shot that he missed right on top of the rim.
Rubio would have had that. Would have been a 10 assists for Rubio in 1 half.
George inside, lays it in with the left hand. Favors with 11 to lead the Jazz. Here comes Donovan. Jackknife shot good. And the Jazz put 61 on the Thunder. Schroeder with 3. Schroeder drives on phase, hits it at the horn. It's going to count. Westbrook to George. 17 first half points. And a pass, but handled by Favors. It's going to be 6-11. Here comes Donovan on a drive. Left hand, lays it up and in. Ingles, 8 points on 7 shots.
He's still, I'm going to get like 10 years of gifts.
Oh, yes, that's right. That's true. Donovan feeling it 3. Yeah!
Gobert and Mitchell.
Catch and shoot, Joe. Got it! In front of Gobert. Here's Paul George. Back inside of the big man. Rudy stands his ground. Tries to get some space and scores it. Korver, 2 quick buckets in the opening 12 minutes of play. George runs inside on Gobert.
It's a big time move. Notice how he put his
top 10 scorer in the NBA. Donovan against Schroeder. 6 on the shot clock to Ricky. Straight away 3. Up and in. Out front. Too long by Grant. Crowder. The rebound. Knocked down and away by Adams. Utah turns it over. Paul George, a free one.
That's a killer. That's a shot. Jay's had 2 open looks from 3. It's what you want.
And Schroeder's
run by OKC.
Answers. Joe Ingles set to check back in.
I mean, you're flat out seeing some amazing athletes go at it tonight. And there's one of them right there.
He had 31 in Oklahoma City 10 nights ago. Here in Salt Lake, he's got 30. Donovan spins in the paint. Crowder crashes in and scores. 30 points, 13 here in the third.
Wow, come on.
And Paul George.
Well, that's got to be, what, 3 missed.
And Paul George just looks at the front row. In that third quarter, 35-20. Little by little, Favors. And here to start. Favors forced it. Turn it over. Westbrook running downhill. And he goes by. Tabo misses the layup. No block out, and the bucket is good. Jazz trying to chip away. Bank it. Unbelievable contact. He falls. No call. Ferguson with a 3. 7-point ball game. Mitchell chased by Adams. Tapped in by Gobert. Big bucket. Rudy with 14. 98-93. Ingles gives chase. Adams breaks free of Ricky on a.
That's just a good.
5 minutes left. Ingles drive, hang it in. Assist for Rubio. It's all about stops. 5-point game, 100-95. George has the ball, pulls the trigger. Utah led by 13 in the first half. Rudy, oh my,
absolutely beautiful.
Got to get stops.
Well, someone's got to help Joe.
Paul George, again the jumper.
It's his isolation to deny George the ball.
Does, tipped it away. Out comes Joe. He's got Westbrook. Rudy to follow. Yeah! Coming back down 5. Corner. Joe. 3. No. Crowder. Floater. Caught it. Yeah! The jumper. No. Rebound. Donovan. Going coast to coast. Flick of the wrist. Beyond the backcourt for Donovan. One-on-one. Breaks open. Oh, he's blocked. Rudy has. And there's a foul. Donovan's down. Westbrook's done.
If he makes it, you got to go for a steal right away, but I think he's missing this one.
It's up high. He hits it.
No, he didn't want to miss it. Or he didn't want to make it.
That's it. That's it. Heartbreak. Heartbreak. 107-106. It's amazing how the ball bounces. You miss one, you don't want to make the second, and it goes home. The Jazz win the fourth quarter, but lose the game 107-106.
They fought back. They ended that quarter on a 9-1 run.